Welcome back, guys. Thank you so much for stopping by. This is probably going to be one of the most exciting videos. I say that a lot, but this leading up to this point right here, guys, we're going to start the WifeMax for the first time after we've just installed the S&S 100 over diesel injectors as well as the HSP bundle kit. We're building this truck for Mrs. Truckmaster. Are you wearing that on purpose?
Yeah.
Oh, perfect.
Did you just say we're going to start the truck?
Yeah, we're starting the truck today.
Oh, I thought you said we're going to start it like right now. I'm like, no, we're not.
That'd be bad. There's nothing in it. So let's go ahead and get you guys up to speed really quick. I'm gonna bore you guys to death with all this. We've been through this numerous times, what we have here, but we're gonna go ahead and install these valve covers, these up pipes, the works, guys. It's all going in there today. The coolant tank, the forward-facing thermostat housing is gonna look amazing. She's excited. We have the hot side and cold side. All this stuff is machined perfectly. Also did a few other things, just some miscellaneous things to clean up the engine bay. We have the AC compressor, high gloss black, you know, some of the brackets, as well as the lower valve covers. High gloss black on that. But check it out, we have everything ripped out, of course, because we sent out our S&S injectors, and we have it, there it is. So we're gonna go ahead and install these today. And we use the LSD, the Lincoln Diesel Specialties, I guess. Never used them before, but they have a cool install kit. So I picked that up as well. It comes with all your O-rings, washers, crush washers. And then we're gonna be using this to install the actual upper valve cover. So everything is set, guys. We are good to go. All the parts are clean. I must have spent an hour cleaning out the injector bores, making sure everything is perfect so we don't have any issues whatsoever. Without further ado, you ready to unbox this thing right here?
This is what we've been waiting for how long now? Whew. They sent a shirt.
That's actually pretty cool.
Yeah, that's cool.
That actually we should actually put this on your truck.
Oh,
That'd
yeah.
be cool. One of these
for
decals.
Sure. Got some hardware stuff.
That's actually kind of funny they sent this because I just bought some.
Oh, great. You got the receipt? You should return it.
It's all good. I'll use their stuff. So let's do this. This is going to take a while. 3, 2, 1. Boom. There it is. Good job. There it is, guys. So we have the LB7 diesel injector 100 overs, and we're going to do a full explanation video from S&S Diesel. I'm actually working with them. They're sending me some cool videos, some footage from their shop, and we're going to be sort of collaborating and talking about is nozzle swaps better than just buying the entire injectors, what's more cost effective, so on and so forth. So we'll get into that in a future video, and huge shout out to those guys, S&S Diesel. They do a tremendous job. So I'm not going to explain to you guys exactly how to install them, but I will say is Mrs. Truckmaster is actually going to be installing these injectors today for us on the channel.
With your help.
Yeah, because she
You guys show me what to do. That's kind of nerve-wracking, actually.
How many guys can say that they can get their wife or their girlfriend to help install injectors? Leave it in the comments below. So that's really cool. So what we're going to do today, guys, is again, we're going to have her install the injectors, and we're going to make this fast and furious. I'm not going to show you guys exactly how to install these injectors because we do have a full install video. I'm going to leave it in the description below. If you guys are interested in learning how to actually in-depth learn how to install diesel injectors in a Duramax, specifically the first generation, your LB7 diesel 6.6 liter. So yeah, I'll leave that down there.
Glad you've had plenty of practice with that.
Yeah, I've done a lot of these. But my good friend Logan, he actually did it, and well, him and I both did it together, but I was able to document all that in the shop. So thank you, Logan, for that, for helping me out. Again, we'll leave that video in the description below to help you guys out. So let's go ahead and get into it. You ready?
Get it done.
All right, let's go. Everything off completely. We're gonna go ahead and have Mr. Truckmaster drop all those in there on all 4 slots, and then of course tighten the injector hold downs and bolts and such. So we'll get this side plugged away first, and then we'll work on the driver's side. On the passenger side, we're gonna be using this valve cover. As you guys can see, there's 3 holes right here. And this right here is actually lining up with the fuel injection control module bracket. That's what that's gonna be placed on. So that's what we're gonna go with. Guys, just wait till the end of the video. It's gonna look amazing. I cannot wait to finally get all this stuff on here. In this video today, guys, I'm gonna show you exactly how to install these valve covers. So let's go ahead and get to it. All right, you ready?
Yeah, I just don't want to mess it up. Like that?
Mm-hmm. Almost done. This isn't too difficult, right?
No, as long as you're here and tell me I'm doing it right. Okay.
That's it. Basically just take the rag and push down and kind of push and wiggle. So you hear a little thud. You gotta push down though, like with your palm. There you go. That's it. That's it. So, question of the day, which one would you rather have? So that's what we're replacing right now. Now guys, you do have the option to buy new ones, the injector grommets right here that go inside these valve covers. But in my case, I'm actually gonna go ahead and reuse them, push them out. And all I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna take these out and set them in here. I'll show you guys exactly how I do this. 21 millimeter, just something where it's kind of close. Just like that. You see that, guys? Pretty simple. Now I'm just gonna basically hit them all out. All right, I don't want to get too crazy with the silicone, but basically we're gonna go ahead and fill in this right here, this little groove. Just for reference, guys, this is what I'm using, JV8. It's an aluminum silicone sealant. So we have it all set, guys. As you can tell, it's all on there. Now we're gonna go ahead and put it on the actual lower valve cover. Be very careful. My recommendation to you is hold it from the side like this in order to put it on. But wish me luck, guys. Let's see. All right, we're gonna go ahead and take these spacers right here, and the longest one right here is actually gonna go on the end, just like that. And then once we've done that, we're gonna go ahead and drop our bracket and then our fuel injection control module, tighten everything up, plug everything up right there, and we should be good to go. This hose right here is actually connected to the Schrader valve, and what I'm gonna do, guys, I'm actually gonna reroute the fuel filter housing, so we're no longer going to have that. Biggest reason for that obviously is because the valve cover itself doesn't have any existing holes or brackets that would hold that, so it would actually eliminate that. Not only that, I have a AirDog 165 GPH, so I don't need an extra fuel filter, just more filtration, and in my opinion it's just going to slow fuel. I mean, I think the AirDog does a great job as far as filtering the fuel, the dirt and the air and all that. So alright, so yeah, that's what I did basically. That would go to your fuel filter housing, but instead it's just redirected right back to the Schrader valve. And that's it. But here it is, guys, installed. Brackets all good to go. Okay guys, so this is the last piece of the puzzle. We're installing the air intake as we speak, but we have the coolant tank installed. Of course, don't forget it, guys, the forward-facing thermostat housing. This thing looks amazing. The only thing that I'm a little disappointed in, and it's really my bad, is I really should have gotten that turbo compressor housing powder coated the same color. But we'll do that some other time. That's not really that big of a deal. So like I said, we're just plugging that in. Once everything's done, I'll go ahead and get this outside, fire it up, and see what's going on. Now we get to start it up for the first time. You ready? I'm excited about that. Again, we have a lift pump, guys. We don't have to worry about extra filtration. We don't need 3 diesel filters trying to filtrate the diesel fuel. We have a lot of fuel going on right now, guys. We have 100 over S&S diesel injectors in here. We also have the full bundle kit, HSP bundle kit. We have the 68mm charger. We have an Exergy 10mm CP3 pump. The heads are also studded. We have a Kodiak truck, built trans. Another thing we have is the Garin triple disc torque converter, fresh clutches, everything steels. We have a built truck, guys. It's built. We're excited. We don't have the bottom end done yet. Oh, by the way, stay tuned till the end of the video because the truck's not tuned. Oh, it's gonna be crazy. Truck's not tuned. We have all that fuel. We're sitting, essentially the truck is stock tuning, if you will, from the factory. So
it's gonna be a lot of smoky.
It's gonna be crazy. I know I'm gonna hear those injectors
and I know
clacking away.
A lot of people are gonna be mad about the smoke.
Well, we're gonna dial that down. You know, a lot of excessive diesel smoke is not good. Trust me, it's not. If you guys think that's cool, it's not.
But
so.
we gotta drive it and see if everything's good. So
Yeah, we do gotta make sure of that. And I do want to give it the beans a little bit. I do want to get on it just a little bit. Nothing crazy, but I want to make sure that we don't have any boost leaks. And if we're gonna blow a fuel line, we're gonna do it in front of our house. So I'm not gonna send it or go to Mexico or anything like that. But I will give it a little bit of throttle.
you get to take it for its first drive.
Do you want to take it?
No, you take it so you can listen to it and do your professional stuff.
Oh, okay. Yep, sure. All right, we good?
Think so?
Let's get it out of here.
Look at it.
No, we're gonna look at it once it's outside.
What? Oh yeah, because it'll look nice up there.
Yeah, it'll look better.
Wait, I just want to look at it right here on the.
News.
Oh, it looks so pretty.
Here, I don't know what you're seeing.
Well, that prettiness. It will look better outside though on camera. We'll have to take it out before it gets too dark. It looks pretty.
It looks really good.
Here.
Congrats on 100K. Another thing I wanted to add to the video is the crankcase ventilation reroute system that's going to go on here with these HSP valve covers. Really nice braided line here, but it's pretty simple. It just screws right on. You're going to need the fittings and such, but it all comes included with the kit. But what I ended up doing, I did this on both sides. I went ahead and just routed it with zip ties all the way down to the frame, and then I secured the other side with another zip tie. So it's good to go. And here's a snapshot of what the other side looks like. But guys, when you actually install these valve covers, you will eliminate the current case ventilation that goes across the engine. But it looks really nice, very clean.
It sounds sweet too.
I didn't even get on it, guys.
That was a lot of black smoke though.
Yeah, she needs a tune.
That was pretty fast.
Dude,
Wow.
I literally, I lost traction. I lost traction. Yeah, I wasn't expecting it to move like that at all. Wow. All right, so the guys at S&S did an amazing job getting everything to spec. As you guys can see, if you guys see anything negative or +4 out of spectrum, so basically if you see 4 or greater or -4 or greater, that's when they're going to need attention. But you know, I didn't really drive it much, so it's kind of hard to tell. With that being said though, I will need a Tech 2 to sync the best injector, of course, and add the code on each single injector itself. So that's something that I will be doing, of course, to make the truck run better. But overall, good job to the folks at S&S for getting these injectors remanufactured. 100 over nozzles, obviously, holding nice and strong. And I will leave a link in the description for you guys if you guys are interested in some S&S injectors, nozzles, stuff like that. But man, whew, it's a big deal. we essentially took 2 trucks and built one. So an LOY body with an LB7 engine in it. Look at this. I told you guys we're gonna knock it out of the park this year. Of course, it's just a white truck, but we're waiting on, you know, wheels, tires, leveling kit, maybe, you know, all kinds of extra goodies, traction bars. But what do you guys think? You let us know in the comments. Looking very nice. Overall, the install went really well. It did take me a little bit longer than normal, like most things in life, you know. But we have it done. She's laughing. But we have it done. This would be a good snapshot for you guys if you're interested in installing those HSP valve covers. Just so you have an understanding of, you know, where the bolts are placed and such. Driver's side is really simple. There's 3 locations. You just place the studs, and then you install the fuel line on one of the studs, and the other 2 are connected to the glow plug module. So that's it. I mean, it's very simple as far as installation. It just took us a little bit longer than normal, but of course we have it done.
You want to tell them how long it took?
So this is the thing, guys. I lost a injector hold down, so I had to specially order it from a dealership. So that wasn't fun at all. I spent probably an hour or 2 just trying to look for it. So hopefully I didn't leave it inside the valve cover. Yeah. Just kidding.
That would be great. Man.
Guys.
You lost something else too.
What else did I lose? Oh yeah, all kinds of stuff, man. I'm just trying to get this thing together. I know it's kind of a mock-up, you know. We still got to get the bumper fixed and all that, just all the little things. But we have it done. We're really excited about it. Huge shout out to the guys at HSP Diesel. Make sure you guys use my coupon code TruckMaster. It's going to save you guys 5% on anything HSP Diesel related. This HSP Diesel bundle kit, there's so much more room for activities. Of course, the forward-facing thermostat housing. Guys, we did a full install video, Ryan and I, at the HSP Diesel shop. We actually did a full install video. I'll leave that link in the description, as well as how to install diesel injectors. And everything else is pretty simple though, guys. Plug and play. You know, the hot side intercooler pipe over here, of course the cold side, it all just plumbs in. We all know how to do that stuff. I have numerous videos on how to install all this stuff right here. Coolant, of course, the coolant bottle. And this is beautiful, man. I love this intake. It looks so nice.
Nicely it matches. Got my color theme going on here.
Definitely. By the way, guys, we have those on the website. I'll leave that link too. A lot of links in the description. We have white. If you guys are married and you have a second Duramax, or if your wife just drives your truck every once in a while, pick her up one of those sweet key tags. They're pretty awesome, seriously. I'll leave that link in the description. Injectors. Also, guys, you guys are asking me questions about Bitterroot stuff too. I have the 60 overs in here. Bitterroot diesel 60 over injectors in my truck. So I don't have S&S injectors. Good company there, as well as S&S. So really huge shout out to those guys. Do appreciate all their support and help. And of course, customer service has been amazing. You want to drive it?
Tomorrow when it's daylight.
So yes, guys, stay tuned for another video of this truck right here. We're going to be doing a little bit more driving. It's kind of late right now. It's getting darker. And I'm actually kind of tired. I'm not going to lie. So I literally started working on this morning. Like, got up. Finally finished it, though. It's done. Man, it smokes, though. It really needs, it's rough. It needs a tune. There was a lot more videoing that I'd like to do with this build, but unfortunately I was getting a little frustrated with some of the things that were going on in life with this truck. So I do apologize. Hopefully this video was helpful though. Of course, this isn't a full install video. This is just kind of giving you some tips and pointers, but more importantly, we finally have the Wife Max on the road. We only drove it down the road, so hopefully nothing else happens.
Well, it's legal and it's running. That's all that counts, right?
Yeah, it's been down for a very long time.
Well, I don't know exactly legal, but
It's legal. You have the plates. We're good to go.
no, I'm talking about all the smoke.
Oh, okay, listen, if you're watching, okay, it's an LB7, so this is pre-emissions
Yes.
stuff. So it's okay, okay? So
But we will make sure it's less smoke soon.
correct,
We
yes.
just have to get some maintenance.
We're gonna
done.
clean it up. Actually, as a matter of fact, when I was just taking it around the block, it did clean up quite a bit when I was just driving it normally. It's not ridiculous unless I really want it to. So that is it for this video today. Make sure you guys hit that like for me, please. Smash that like button.
And subscribe.
And subscribe. That'd be really, really helpful to the channel, of course, to the build. And thank you guys so much for following along. You have to continue to follow the videos. We're just scratching the surface. You guys have to stay tuned. We just took it down the street, okay? So keep watching the videos. Seriously, I'm so excited about this. This is so great. Of course, Victory Max, we're gonna be putting that truck together as well. Make sure you stay tuned. Thank you guys so much. We'll see you guys on the next video.
Stay tuned.